So, first up in my review is Taryn. Now, Taryn here is from 2010. Now, this is very interesting. I don't know when Journey Girls first came out, but as you can see, this is Taryn's box. Yeah, and do they have the UPC? Okay, so the UPC for this Taryn is 034 035182882. And what is interesting is apparently what I didn't know is that when they first came out with Journey Girls, there were only 4 Journey Girls, as you can see in the back here. Introducing Callie, Meredith, Alana, and Taryn, which means that Dana and Kelsey, let me see, yeah, Dana and Kelsey were not originally, they're apparently later introductions. The best friends who love to see new sights and explore new things. To these girls, half the fun is sharing their experiences and special talents with one another. No matter how far apart they are, Journey Girls keep in touch by talking on the phone, emailing, texting, and writing postcards. Their friendship will last forever and their adventures are just beginning. Take a Journey Girl on your next trip. Pretty much that's the same thing they've said. And if they have it the same thing in Spanish, and here's some of the pictures. And this was put out in 2010. Pretty much it's the same information otherwise. Here they give the little bits about the dolls. And what's interesting is, like, for instance, this is 2013 Callie, but this is 2010 Callie. Callie's favorite pastimes are shopping and dancing. Her dream vacation would include a shopping spree and show in London's West End. This is Alana. And Alana, that's the doll that represents Alana. But if you notice that this is the doll here, and they've changed the name to Kyla, and that's Kyla. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, I said this was Callie. Actually, I'm sorry. I was wrong. This is Callie in 2013. This is Callie in 2010. What's interesting is I kind of thought, well, I don't know. I thought maybe that Callie, except she has blonde hair, but I mean, that's supposed to be Meredith, but I thought that kind of looked like this girl. Though that girl looks older and has blonde hair, but I thought maybe. But anyway, so these are the little differences that you see. This is supposed to be, her name's Alana, that's the doll. And in 2013, this is supposed to be, the name was changed to Kyla, and that's the girl. Alana is an amazing artist and makes souvenirs to commemorate her travels. Her ultimate dream is to explore her artistic side in Rome. Okay. And this is Meredith. And yeah, well, I don't know, maybe it's a younger girl, or I don't know if that is the same girl actually. But anyway, Meredith is an awesome athlete who loves to snowboard, always looking for an exciting new place to hit the slopes. She dreams of vacationing in the Alps. And this is Taryn. And that's Taryn in 2010. Now this is supposedly Siobhan. You know, so that it's this doll, but let's see. I haven't actually ever read Siobhan's history, so I don't know whether sometimes they are meaning for these people to be 2 different people, or they're just You know, as I said, you know, so sometimes if they think a doll might be more popular, if they make certain changes, they do, you know. Taryn, the multi-talented performer, loves to travel and experience the local music scene. She aspires to perform at the New Orleans Jazz Festival. Okay, so those are the differences between 2010 and 2013. Now, to the doll itself, okay, she's got pretty hair, nice and curly. I'm a little confused about, it might be more of a trick of how to care for it. I don't, sometimes when they have dolls, I've had other, well, when I've read about the care of dolls that tend to have their hair done in the afro, they sometimes tell you don't brush it too much. You know, just kind of do a fine-tooth comb. They didn't come with instructions about any particular instructions about it. Oh, excuse me, folks. She's got a black band in her chair. A lot of times these are secured to their head by tiny little plastic ties, and if you desire to cut them out, you're just going to have to do it very quick. You know, just to do it very carefully. She's got light brown eyes. She's wearing a little kind of, sort of a schoolgirl outfit, though not quite. A plaid tie. The best way to get this to, let me see. One of the ties kind of comes out. Well, let me see. I need to prop this on the box again. Okay. You try to figure out how to remove it, get it around her head. But one of these ties, well, it was doing it. How do you do this? Okay. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this tie, it goes up and down like that. And then when you want to tighten it, you just pull on this side. So when that, you know, that way you can get it off around her head. Now, parts of the clothes, when you first get these dolls, they'll sometimes be secured to each other through plastic ties that you'll also have to cut. Her tie was actually secured to her clothing originally. She's not wearing a white shirt underneath. It's sewn to the gray sleeve. It's got Velcro, so the clothes are pretty easy to remove generally. She's wearing a denim skirt. When they tend to put the dolls in skirts, they tend to give them underwear. They don't bother with this if they put them in slacks. And they also tend to put them in socks when they have skirts. She's wearing, so she's got some white knee-high white socks and these plastic blue and white shoes. They can be a little hard to remove, particularly with the socks on. So yeah, this is a full body view of her. And then yeah, she likes to kind of cock her feet to the side. I find positioning her sometimes a little. And this is her from the back. Now, personally, I had Meredith. I took Meredith out, her out of this outfit and put Meredith in it, and I thought Meredith really had that schoolgirl look down pat. I thought Taryn here actually looked better in Kyla's outfit, which is showing here. But I'm pleased to have her. She's a pretty doll. So that is Journey Girl Taryn, who may or may have not later been have her name changed to Siobhan.